The front garden is the first thing to notice, even from far before entering the house. Therefore, try to make it more welcoming and entertaining despite its small size. Take a look at these 12 small front garden projects and clever options to find inspiration. As always, follow the Simp Home link in the description to access more detail. Number 12. A DIY tiered planter to spruce up your porch. No problem if your space is only some feet. Adding some planters to planters like this brings beauty and life. The flowers are arranged in stages to let each of them shine. However, consider the plants are going to grow in each container. It'll look good when they grow without covering one another. This tiered planter is an easy DIY that even inexperienced people can make. You only need to create a box from lumber. Cedar works well with plants. Number 11. How to improve your front yard with plants. The front yard is responsible for creating a first impression about you and your house, so give your best by growing plants in a pretty way. This kind of flower bed can be one of the best projects to try. First, dig a bed in an attractive shape, then add plants. Be sure not to overcrowd it. Next, add wet layers of newspaper on the ground to eliminate weeds and prevent them from germinating. Next, pour black mulch to add contrast and create an appealing visual while conserving the soil moisture. Last, add playful ornaments like a bird bath and pebbles. Number 10. Add a playful touch with a unique bird bath. It's nice to have aesthetic and functional things in the garden like this bird bath. Apart from making the garden look gorgeous, it helps our feathered friends cool down, hydrate, and bathe themselves. Free 2 birds with 1 key. Besides, its huge size and shiny marble can draw attention. This is a fun and easy project to do with kids. Some materials to prepare for it are terracotta saucers, terracotta pots, adhesives, paints, and shiny stuff like marble. Number 9. Create a centerpiece with this DIY bird bath. This bird bath looks quite unusual yet appealing with different sizes of glasses. The wood slices in between give spring vibes with their vibrant colors, which makes your day more energetic by only seeing them. If you want to make a similar one, you can repurpose unused vases. Jars will work well too when you remove the opening. Then fill them with funny items like pebbles, colored sand, marbles, or anything that gives color, shine, or texture. Glue them on pre-painted woods that later give good stability to the bird bath. Number 8. The galvanized Tipsy Pots. Old galvanized buckets may no longer look good to display inside the house, but they can create a beautiful garden view. Look at how the buckets work for the flowers to build a tower and waterfall. They're stacked together and add vertical interest. To be able to stack the buckets, you need to make holes in each of them. Next, stick a pipe into the bottom tub in the ground to hold the Tipsy Pot. Run a hose up to one of the tubs to make a waterfall. Number 7. The mailbox and planter combo idea. A mailbox doesn't have to stand on a plain post. It can stand out beautifully on concrete planters like this. Since concrete is heavy, dig a deep hole to create the concrete support first. Then stick a threaded rod in the middle. The rod will hold the concrete together and prevent it from cracking out. It takes time to make and dry the concrete, but it's worth the wait. Add different colors of flowers and people's eyes will stick to them. However, check with your post office before jumping on this project to see if the heavy-duty mailbox is allowed. Number 6. Jazz up your small front yard with garden art balls. If you don't want to bother yourself with regular maintenance of plants, go with these decorative garden balls. This is an effortless project. You can use a sturdy ball as the base, such as a styrofoam ball, lamp globe, bowling ball, and others. It requires a few materials and much patience. Start cleaning the ball using sandpaper if needed so that the paint can adhere. Then, attach the decorative items using glue. Once it is dried, you can place it in your garden. If the ball has holes like in a bowling ball, just put the hole facing the ground or other surface where it lies. Number 5. The DIY spilling lights. Don't let the beauty of your garden stop when the sun goes down. It looks like an Aladdin teapot, but doesn't spill out a genie. This teapot instead spills whimsical beauty in the dark, as if you were going to step into the world of a fairy when you came closer. You don't need to break a sweat doing this project. You just need to cut the string lights, then tie one of the ends together with wire. Insert it through the teapot mouth, set it in a place with a shepherd's hook, and let the beauty spill. Number 4. The DIY patio water wall idea. While the soft tickle of water brings calmness, the feature of a waterfall in a garden gives the impression of luxury. It creates a contemporary look and blurs everything behind it to add privacy when you build the faux waterfall like a curtain like this. This DIY project takes a tempered glass, pond pump, liner, lumber, and water tub. Number 3. A low-maintenance flower bed idea. You can imitate this project for those who are craving a flower bed but have very little space. It results in a chic flower bed with low maintenance. The making process is also super easy compared to other beds. Let one clay pot stand as the center and lay 3 others on the ground. Dig in a little to prevent them from moving. Then use a grass limiter to create a wavy edge and prevent grass from growing inside the bed. Add some flowers, cover the rest of the surface with weed control fabric, and spread some pebbles. Number 2. The DIY hanging tire planter idea. You don't have to be clumsy with what you should use for a planter. See around you and think out of the box. As inspiration, this project turns trash into treasure in an effortless way. The tire has become home for some tiny plants that swing happily when the wind blows. It's no sweat to DIY and only needs a little money to spend. You can present the same planter in the garden. All you have to do is make drainage holes in the tire, then spray paint. Once it's dried, add soil and plants before hanging them on a tree. Before we complete the countdown with our final choice of the current list, we'd like to inform you that if you need other improvement ideas, you have SimpHome Content Collections on your side. There, we cover other interesting topics such as garden, home improvement, finance, bathroom upgrade, bedroom update ideas, and many more. We'll see you there, and until we meet again sometime in the future, let's close our countdown with number 1, the DIY tire planter with wheels idea. If there's no tree around to hang the planter, try this instead. Using a lawnmower tire, you can create this cute planter for your garden or porch. Start by removing all the gunk from the grooves and sit it to dry completely before painting. You can paint it in any monocolor, but the ombre style adds drama and interest. Cover one of the holes as the base, then add wheels. Last, add in plants. That's it for now. Before you leave this presentation, we'd like to appreciate every second you spend watching the video. If we deserve more of your attention in the future, press the subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Like the video if you believe it will motivate the YouTube algorithm to push the video to more people. Honestly though, it's more like a myth to us, so feel free to move on with your plan after the video ends. Lastly, we hope you have great luck with your health and project. See you again soon.